we're working on a table to put in our new greenhouse. So I'm putting 3-inch deck screws into these rails. Line that up so it's perfectly lined up to the end.
Okay. Can you pull it that way farther? I can move the bottom. There.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to put a bottom rail on it so that it won't move. It'll be solid. Okay, now the bottom rail, okay. Now the other end. Okay, and that'll make it so that it won't move at all. Not too bad right now. If we put the top on it, it'll be bad. Yeah, so we're going to quit for today. I'll put the top on it tomorrow and we'll move it inside.
All right. Paul made this table frame for the greenhouse, but we have all the scrap wood. It's oak and it's hard to work with because it's heavy and thick and hard to get a screw into it, but we have it. So we thought this would be a good use for it, but he framed out the table and we're going to carry it into the greenhouse and then put the boards for the top and the middle shelf on in there so it's not so heavy to move.
Yep.
Okay, moving our table frame into the greenhouse. Dayton and Papa, there they go.
You want to drill or put screws in?
Either one.
Either one.
Okay, now these go on the top. This pile goes on the top.
We're
and
doing
this
the
pile
bottom
goes on the
boards
bottom.
first.
So we're doing the bottom first. Just gonna lay them on there and then put a couple screws in them. They don't need a lot of screws in them because they're not going anywhere. Just don't want them to slide when we have things sitting on them.
Here it is. Push down hard. Okay. That's right.
All right.
One down, 100 to go.
Final board. You want to just have it right in the middle like that? I mean, that seems good to me.
Seems good to me too.
Yeah.
And we're setting it up so that the water will run through them. See, I think one of those on the bottom belongs up here. To fill that gap in. I'm pretty sure it was that one there. Now,
Super
moving
heavy. That's why we brought it in beforehand. But now it's a table with ways for the water to run through and a little thing. And we got to use some of the cedar that we've had that we can do nothing else with.
okay, I gotta get tape measure.
All right. Good morning, neighbors. It's a beautiful day here at I Reckon So Farm. I haven't had a chance to show you my new greenhouse since I got it all set up, so let's go take a look. Right here we've got a big tub of, I think it's summer squash. I kind of lost my label, so it's either summer squash or zucchini. Same over here. We have some peppers that are doing well. Mostly the things that I started in pots have been taken outside, so we've got some pickling cucumbers that have to be transplanted, and this is more squash. The tomatoes, we have 2 zucchinis down there, and then the tomatoes, these are the early girl, and then these are cherry tomatoes, red cherry tomatoes, and then a friend gave me some of the yellow pear cherry tomatoes. Another pepper back there. Here's some yellow summer squash that's doing well. So, a little workbench there. Been running a fan on the hot days, and then it has windows all along both sides. So I've been opening those because it is going to be maybe 80 degrees today, and it gets real warm in here. So that's the inside of our greenhouse. I've really been enjoying it. It makes a big difference when you get those frosty nights. You don't need to worry about the frost landing on the plants. They're safe and sound in here. Mostly out in the garden. Those are things that are not frost tender, but I can put the tomatoes and the peppers and the squash in here and not worry about them. So very nice. Thanks for stopping by the farm and visiting my new greenhouse with me. I hope you're enjoying your gardening season. Good luck.